as usual, it's kind of late. But I wanted to go ahead and get this video done. I just posted the footage from our day today. We took a trip to McKay's, and for those of you who don't know what a McKay's is, may not have one in your area, it's basically a big warehouse where they sell books and movies, music, games, all kinds of stuff. I've even seen VCRs there. If anyone still uses VCRs. I had a really good day today, and I only had to take medicine twice today, which is actually pretty good. I normally have to take, I swap off with acetaminophen, which is Tylenol, and ibuprofen, because I can take those two together. And I usually take acetaminophen 3 times a day. I take 3,000 milligrams, and then I take up to 2,400 milligrams of ibuprofen, which is, it sounds crazy, but my doctor says that, those are okay. That's instructions coming from my doctor. They can't really give me anything that's going to work better for me until they can figure out what's wrong with me. As you may know, if you're a regular viewer, I have an appointment with a rheumatologist next month, and the neurologist, or neuropsychologist, something, I don't know, some flavor of neurologist. But anyway, I had a really good day today. I usually average about one just good day a week where I'm like almost completely asymptomatic. I started feeling kind of sore and stiff in the last hour or two, so I did take my second dose of pain reliever for the day. So, but I consider the day a win overall. We tried a new restaurant. I'd never heard of it before. It's called Tom and Chi, and it's a grilled cheese and tomato soup restaurant, and they have all different kinds of breads and cheeses, and it was really interesting. Good. It was good. I wouldn't say it blew my mind. I mean, I've been better places, but it was pretty good. And it was nice to try something new. As you regular viewers know, I am not able to get out of the house by myself. So it's always nice to go and get to try something new, go to a different place, have a day out. It was me, both of my sisters, my mom, all 3 of our babies, and then my sister's husband. So we had kind of a full group going. But it was a lot of fun. I got a movie, so I really like this movie. I've seen it before, but I really liked it, so I was glad to find a copy. It had never even been opened before, so that was kind of cool. But I'm excited to have a copy because whenever I saw it the first time, I didn't get to see the deleted scenes, and I'm a sucker for deleted scenes. So, saving that for my next bad day. I'm already in PJs. I'm all pretty much ready to go to bed, but I wanted to get this video out for you guys before I crashed out. But I did have therapy today, and that went okay, I guess. Mostly, just kind of discussing some of the same things that were in my previous video. So if you haven't seen that, you can refer back to my, I think it was episode 29? 28 or 29? It's the Sad Days and Updates one. I know that. But anyway, we mostly just kind of discussed that. I've been building playlists today, so that's exciting. Camp NaNoWriMo starts in a few days, and for those of you who don't know what that is it is the National Novel Writing Month, which is typically in November. They do a summer edition, which is camp. So it's not a camp that you actually go to. It's just like the regular National Novel Writing Month where you do it on your own, but it's almost a big social event, just as much as it is a writing event. But I've decided to take a break from writing originals for a while. Some of you may not know I actually have 2 books published, but this next month, I'll talk about my originals in another video. This isn't the video for that. But, because once I get talking, I will just go on and on and on. So, but next month, I am taking a break from originals and getting back to my fanfiction roots, which I'm getting surprisingly pumped for. I've been writing originals for publishing for so long now that it's almost started to feel like a job, and I've stopped enjoying it as much. I tried to spend all of April working on a new novel, and I quit 3 days in because I just couldn't get excited about it. It felt like a chore, and writing for me has never felt like a chore. It's always been something that I do because I can't not do it. So I was kind of disappointed with myself in April because of that, and because it's never been like a chore for me. It's always something that I have been, found to be intensely exciting and entertaining, and I just love to do, but it started feeling like work. So I'm getting back to writing fanfiction next month. I've had several fanfics I've been writing, or kind of stewing in the back of my head for a long time. So I'm going to try and make some headway on those. I have 5 I'm going to be writing for next month. I don't know if I'll post any of them. I actually do have a fanfiction.net account and an Archive of Our Own account. I post under the name Sinclair Maxwell. Mostly Harry Potter crossovers and stuff like that, but I haven't just written for just the pure enjoyment of it in a long time, and so I'm getting really excited to work on some things that are just for fun. Like, they don't have to go through a million hours of editing. I don't have to worry if they're good enough that people are going to want to buy them. It's pressure-free, just writing for the sake of entertainment. Also, for those of you, again, for regular reviewers, might remember that I have some pretty terrible memory problems. That's one of the things I'm actually going to see the neurologist for, but I have a very interesting type of memory loss, and so a lot of times I really only write things that I want to read. Like, for example, if I want to see this couple in a story and nobody's written it before, because I always think of the weirdest couples that I want to read about, and if nobody's written it before, I will always write the things that I want to read, because my memory loss is so bad that in 2 months, it's usually an average of about 2 months, no matter how into a story I am or how long I spend writing it, within 2 months I will remember nothing about it. I've had stories where I still to this day cannot remember if I actually wrote them. Like, I have Word documents on like jump drives or flash drives. I always call them jump drives. That I have been able to do nothing with because I'm not sure if I actually wrote them. So, and I'm not going to post something and then risk plagiarism because I can't remember if I wrote them or not. So, anyways, so I always write things that I want to read, because in a few months I'm not going to remember anything about it anyways, and it'll be just like getting to read that thing that I was looking for to begin with. So, but yeah, so That's a positive for memory loss. It's a strange positive, but you know, when you're dealing with different disabilities and things, you always try and find the bright points in your day, no matter what. So, yeah, fanfiction. I'm excited. I'm weirdly excited. So, I will be working on two non-crossovers, just straight Harry Potter fanfics, and then the other three non-crossovers, 2 crossovers. So, but again, I don't know if I'm going to post them right away or not. I might wait until they're a little more completed. I may decide to keep writing on those fanfics for Nano in November, too. Who knows? I don't know, I'm just kind of taking a break from originals and just kind of writing for the fun of it for a while. So, yeah, I'm excited. I am going to be starting something new coming up. I don't know if I mentioned it in my previous videos, but I am going to start game streaming. Today, something exciting happened. The new patch for Diablo 3 came out, which is when they released 3 new areas to play through, so I'm super excited for that, and that's in the free content. But they also dropped the Necromancer character pack today, and I've been waiting for that forever. Of course, I know it's going to be different from Diablo 2, because that was a game that came out like 12 years ago. But it was my favorite character to play in Diablo 2, and so I'm super excited to see how they bring it into the present day with Diablo 3. I watched a bunch of the demo plays for it, and it looked super cool. You can probably hear my dog rolling around in the background and being super noisy. But, anyways, I'm super excited for that. So, yeah. I'm not going to buy the Necromancer pack just yet. I probably will in the next week or 2, depending on when I get paid. But I am going to be streaming that. I probably won't do a live stream. I don't really like live streams very much because I tend to ramble and just be dumb. So I also don't have a microphone, so I don't plan on doing any audio. I could go buy a microphone, but weirdly enough, I actually hate how I sound on film, and on audio recordings. I hate how I sound. In fact, these videos, after I post them, I never go back and rewatch them, because I just don't like it. I feel like I sound like a 12-year-old. I'm going to be 27 this year, and I sound like a 12-year-old. So, anyways, that's going to happen. I'm still trying to figure out how to... I would like to record gameplay from my PS4, but rather than live streaming it, save it as like a video file and then upload it to YouTube. So far, I've only figured out how to do live stream to Twitch. You can live stream to YouTube, but that's not really what I want to do. So if anybody has any pro tips for me, comment down below, because I'm trying to figure it out here in the next week. I've been doing streams to Twitch, but something I don't like about Twitch is that I'm A, dreadfully unfamiliar with it, and B, I'm still trying to figure out how it works. I was hoping that it would at least kind of show the gameplay that I've already done, like previous broadcasts, for example. But I can't seem to figure it out. I don't know. Like, I like to think I'm relatively social media / computer savvy, but this one is defeating me for some reason. It might be because my brain fog has been particularly bad lately, but I'm still kind of playing around with Twitch. So, whenever I feel confident in how it's all set up, I will post my Twitch account and all that stuff here on the channel, and so you guys can watch if you want to. But yeah, so I would like to do basically like a playlist of, say, if I played say if I did the whole Diablo storyline with the Necromancer character, I'd like to be able to have just one playlist where instead of having to just catch the live stream whenever it's running, you can go back and watch it consecutively. So just watch the whole game consecutively. So I'm still trying to figure that out, but again, if you have any pro tips for me, comment down below. I'm going to leave it off here. I'm starting to get really tired, so. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!